So first one is the no argument, no return type. So the syntax of the no argument, no return type. So we have to not return anything, right? So that's why we have to write like first of all define the two header file as include stdio.h, and the next one is the has include conio.h. Now I am define I am just declare the no argument, no return type function. So no return type, that means we have to not return anything. So we have to write the void, then the function name is, for example, we have to add the two numbers. Now no argument. So we are in the inside the parent bracket. We have to not write any argument or the parenthesis or parameters, right? So I'm just declaring here. So we have to not define the body part. After the main method, we have to define the body part. So in the void main, I'm just writing here, call these function add functions, write the get ch and clear screen, both the method and done. Now I have to define my function that will be declared before the main method, right? So what is the syntax of the uh, add functions? Void add, and this is the no argument, no return type. So we have to write like this way. Now we have defined the three numbers, means three variables. Get the two input from the user. Now I have to ask the two input from the user. Now I have to add the two numbers and printf. The answer is percentage %d, comma c. Sorry, one error is there. Now I have to enter the two number 5 and 4. The answer is 9. So this is the example of the no argument, no return type. This is the definitions part. And part this is called as a function call, and this is the function declaration part. You also write that same things before the main method. So you, if you have to define this function before the main method, so you do not write anything after the main method. For example, I am just comment it, and I am writing here, and I'm just copy this part, and I'm just comment here, and I'm just copy this part, and I'm just paste it here, right? So same thing is there, right? So either you have to declare the functions and define after the main method, or you have to just define the function before the main method. But the best way is what, as per my opinion, you have to declare all the functions that you have to call inside the main method, and after you have to define these functions, right? So this is all about the no argument, no return type. Now the next thing is what, no argument with return type, right? So next one is no argument with return type. So first of all, I am writing the header file has include stdio.h. Next header file is has include conio.h. Next, I'm writing the no argument with return type. So I'm writing one data type integer, function name add. We have to use same example for this user defined data type. No argument with return type. So we have to not pass any argument because we are written no argument with return type. So we have to just write the data type. So this is the declaration part. And now I'm writing my main method. I'm just adding. Uh, I'm just taking the one variable integer c, and I'm just call my functions, and whatever answer that will be stored in the one variable c. And now I'm just print this variable. The answer is percentage d comma c. I'm just writing here the clear screen for the remove the previous output. So you can write like this way. Now I'm just get ch method to hold my screen. Now I'm writing here integer add. Now I'm taking the two input from the user and define one variable x. So printf, enter a and b. Now I'm just getting the input from the user. Now I'm storing my answer into one variable x. I'm return this variable x. So let's run it first. 5 and 4, 9. So how it's work? So when we start, you all are knowing about the same thing. Our execution is start with the main method. So first we have to define one variable c. So whatever the answer is there, that will be stored in the one variable. One thing you have to remember, whenever you have to write no argument with return type functions, so whatever the answer return that functions, that will be stored into particular variable, right? So that time you have to define one variable and you have to store that answer of the function into one variable, right? Now in when the function add is called, so our compiler is going to the add functions. I'm taking the two input from the user and addition of the two number and store the answer into the x and return this answer x, and that will be store the answers value in the add function. Suppose we have to store into the 5 and 4, right? So addition of the 5 and 4 is 9. So the return x variable that will be return the 9 into the add functions, then that store in the variable c, and the answer is 9. I hope you have to clear about the no argument with return type. Now the next thing is what? uh, with argument no return type. So first of all, we have to write the library as include stdio.h, as include conio.h. Now I'm just writing the main method, and before the main method I am defined one functions no return type. That means write the void, then the function name add, and there is the two arguments. Suppose I am adding the two argument integer. Here we depend upon you. If you have to assign the variable name, so you have to assign, otherwise you have to just specify the data type, right? Now that will be indicate that thing is independent. You have to take the two integer input. uh, we have to just to pass the two integer parameters, right? So I'm just taking the one uh, two variables a and b, and next one is the c. Now uh, taking write the clrs scrs method and get ch method, and enter the two input from the user, enter a and b. Now scanf percentage d and percentage of A and percentage of B. Now I'm just call my function add here, right? I'm not using one another variable C, right? And pass these two parameters inside the functions. Now I'm define my function void add integer x comma integer y. Now I'm taking another variable integer c. C is equal to x plus y. Now if I want to just print the answer percentage d, answer is percentage d comma c. Run it. 5 and 4. Answer is 9. So how actually work? This is the declaration part. This is the calling part. And this is the defining part, or define the functions. So here, if the what is the actual argument? When the function is called inside the main method, and that parameter is called as the actual argument. That parameter is called as the actual argument, and the actual argument to actual argument pass the value into the formal argument. So outside the main method, if you have to define that function, and that parameter is called as a formal argument or dummy argument, right? So that the two things you have to remember. That concept will be used in the call by value and call by reference. I hope you all are the clear about the with argument no return type functions. And last one is with argument with return type functions. Return type. So I am define one user defined function integer add and passing the two argument integer. Now I'm just declare here, not define. I'm just declare here. Now I am write the main method, taken the two input from the user, write the clear screen and get ch method. Now get the two input from the user, enter A and B, scanf percentage D and percentage of A and percentage of B. Now I'm just pass this argument inside the add functions. I'm define my functions integer and pass the two dummy argument here, integer x and integer y. I'm taking the another variable integer z. Z is equal to x plus y return z. That means what? Suppose you have to pass 5 and 4. So this 5 and 4 actual argument to dummy argument pass. Now this addition of the 5 and 4 that will be stored into 9, and that return value that will be written in the this function add functions and store in the variable c. Now you have to just print the answer. The answer is percentage D comma C. 5 and 4, 9. I hope you all are clear about these four functions, right? So what is the meaning of the function? So function is the block of the code. In the block of the code, number of the statement are there that is used to perform the particular task. And there is the two type of the function, inbuilt function and user defined function. The function is already available inside the library, is called as the inbuilt function. and the function that is created by the user, that is called as a user defined function. And four type of the functions, we already seen that. I hope you all are clear, right? Thank you so much.